The first series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Ellen. 14th of October to the 17th of October. And it begins, the Father says, I am wrapping my arms of love around you just to show you how important you are to me. Others may come to steal your joy, but your joy comes from me. I am your help in a very time of trouble. I will see you through the fog and unsettling ground. I will take you from glory to glory. I will give you an ocean if need be. Or I will give you dry land just the same. Cast away all of the fear and doubts that comes in the night to vex your soul. Nothing is too big or small for my time and attention. You are going through a time of change, both internally and within your external world. What was familiar is making way for the unfamiliar. Many do not look forward to change, but I say this is the best news you can receive. I have promised not to leave you where you are, so we must keep moving on. As the scenery moves from one to the next, find your feet sure-footed. You will not stumble or get lost on some side trail. Adventure awaits the bold and courageous. Many will see this as trench warfare, but I assure you that there is way more power and authority that my people are walking in over the whole earth. What wasn't tapped into before will come easy in this hour. Pieces that didn't fall into place previously will now just fit and make sense. You are not alone. My spirit is establishing my decrees, and my word will not return void. My winds will take you through all of the adversities unscathed. Hold onto everything with a loose grip. What I place in your day may only be there for a short time. Many assignments are quick but just as vital as the longer ones. See me working behind the scenes. I will move and shift you to what is needed around you. Take on only what I say is yours to accomplish. I do not want you to do what is for your brother or sister even when you feel they are dropping the ball. I will deal with that as well. Focus on your own task and let my peace and rest find you at the end of your day. I am so proud of you. Be mindful and good stewards of the resources that are in your responsibility. Many take things for granted and squander until there is nothing left. From what you have, I will give you more, and from that more, opportunities flow. When you are faithful in a little, I will trust you with much. I give freely so you can receive freely. You are already entitled. What are you waiting for? Take what I am offering without the guilt and condemnations others would like to place you in. I am bringing careers to the minds of those I desire to take to a place of higher advancement. Some will need to invest in more education, and others will need to think out of the box. There are traditional jobs, and there are unexpected avenues I would take some on. Be open to what I am showing you. If I am in your corner, then failure should not even enter your mind. Just jump in with both feet. I have got your back. Listen to my guidance. When you serve me, you are in ministry, whether in the marketplace or full-time and godly ministry. I do not see one more worthy of earthly gain than another. Your mindset is what is blocking you. Where I send you, you will be a blessing to those who encounter my light on the inside of you. You already have what is needed for me to use you. See beyond the worldly distractions to realize that I have you on assignments that you never even considered to be the case. Look around your day for ways you can sow good seed into others near and far from you. Not everything has to seem monumental. Even the smallest of gesture can change the course of someone's day. You are world changers and able to make the enemy run wherever you travel. When the focus becomes on how much I can use you just as you are, you will see your own life transform through what I do in a person's life. For what you put your hands to, a return will be received. Sowing and then the reaping. Nothing could be more simple. Find coming to your doorstep a 7-year repayment for losses suffered. I do not want you to look back to see the things are now in balance and order. Instead, just keep running forward. Many get stuck in watching the past to see how and when I bring justice, but this does you no good service in reality. It merely keeps you bound to those who have trespass against you. I have said to forgive, and in this hour, I am giving you a fresh understanding of how this pure forgiveness will look through the power of the cross. Human efforts will only get you so far, but I can take you beyond the wounds into a blessing that you would never have received any other way. Many will wag their finger in doubt and denial, but I say, I will do as I have promised for you. Lay it all at my altar and just watch and see if I do not come through for you, as blessings and great favor find you. I saw what happened. I am a God who keeps great records. You can remind me, but realize that I care for you more than just to let wrongs go unanswered. Wait for my timing, as there are factors that you may not be aware of. Today, I am ripping the bad from your mind if you will give it to me. What was attached to this grievance are coming out and never to be revisited again. Letting go is the only way to find true freedom from what seems to even haunt you at times. Renounce your desire to let these matters into your mind and hearts from this day forward. I have never failed you, and today will not be the day either. Take the vow from one that will not lie or forsake you. You are catching higher and higher waves, and in this, you are feeling like you are going up and down. You are learning and gaining confidence. Fearlessness and courage are multiplying as you conquer each new challenge. The next 5 months are going to be a time for you to fully come into understanding just who you are in me. Others may try to do this for you, but push that aside. I am showing you what I see and what I designed for your days. I have more for you than you have asked for, and what you imagine I would do in and through you. It is time to let the old wash off and embrace what I am doing for this generation and time in the earth realm. It's crunch time. Things are coming to an end on your journey, and doors are closing shut all around. Many are feeling the pressure and even confusion at times. See beyond the natural, for the spiritual realm is syncing with the natural and bringing about the manifestation before your eyes. Much is shifting rapidly, and the old will be cut off with precision. Alignment is taking place like you have never known before. Cast aside what is unknown to you right now. Just follow my voice. Some have been more in tune with my purpose and plans, but know this, you are catching up to speed in this hour. If you believe you did not have something special to offer, find that my glory finds you where you are. I will release you from all that has held you back, and even from what you did not realize was an issue. Generational curses are breaking off of my people, for the enemy has spoken bondage for far too long. Stop and release the tendency to talk about past crimes and sins done by and to your ancestors. Stop. You are opening up a doorway for the enemy to influence your own life through past assignments over your generational line. You cannot be free of the past until you decide to stop living and letting it influence your today. I have answered, and I will answer all that has happened. The cross paid for your freedom from even what others have gone through. I know many are getting restless right now. Do not fill your time with matters that are not pressing for this moment and season change. You will only be distracted and not finish what is for you to do right now. It is up to you to take care of yourself and not allow weariness to set in. Everything will get done, and the next steps will present themselves on time. I am stirring your spirit with what is urgent and important. Listen to the inner voice and enjoy these weeks. You will miss these quieter times. I have taken the training wheels off, and it is time to try out what has been developing on the inside. Be mindful that many religious minds will seek to put those training wheels back on, but I say, go for it. I am here if you fall. Nothing to worry about. Just as an eagle must leave the nest to learn to fly, you are out of the nest learning and stretching your own wings. I qualify you, not anyone else. Consider yourself fully vetted for my namesake and kingdom. Many are looking for a bad report card when in fact I only see the good. Do you not know that the blood washes away all that is less than my best? I have no desire to see what is less than what I am taking you to and through. It is finished means exactly that. I no longer see the sinner, and you have emerged as my saint. Be free, for when you place chains around your mind, body, and soul, you will limit all that your spirit is capable of. You are granted title and deed. My living waters never dried up. Partake and let all who desire to come as well. It is time to walk like you are truly my royal sons and daughters. Put away the warfare among yourselves. If I am your Lord, then I will fight those battles for you. I am doing a new work in those that are truly my followers. See the old mask being worn slowly crumble away. A more authentic way of living is coming. No longer will you fear what man can do to you. Smell the fresh breeze and the rich air. My spirit is hovering over your home this hour. Speak to your eyes and command them to see. Speak to your ears and command them to hear. I do not want you to miss a thing. I am showing you different aspects of your life and what is transpiring in this season. Put away the notion that it will never change. I am all about the impossible becoming possible. You are in my safe hands. I will part the Red Sea that you didn't even know was an option. All is coming into focus. Get ready. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Kathy Moat. You think they have cast you down, but they have only cast you out. They do not have your portion, so they cannot take it from you. They do not affect your inheritance, for it is in me, and I will give it to you. This is what I say to you. Accept this from me and trust me in it, and I will give you my portion intended for you. Don't look back. Don't see it as you think it is. See it as a gift, for that is what it is. It is a rare and special gift, and it is for you. It is in your calling to be separated and to be separate, for you are called apart, and I am your fellowship and your inheritance. You, my child, are quite rich. The time has come for you to speak the truth to everyone, no matter their reaction, no matter the cost. Speak the truth as you stand before the Lord. Speak in love. It is far greater love to see the truth set them free than it is to tickle their ears. This is what the Lord says. You discern. Don't leave them where they are. You have the truth. Offer it to them. Ask me for them, and I will give them. Each of my children will receive their appointed portion, and it will be as a lightning strike where they stand. Each will receive their promised blessing, and it will not go unnoticed by everyone around. None of my children will be left out, for each has waited for the others, and all have been prepared. This is the day of the Lord, each will say, and their shouts of joy will ring out. There is sufficient grace for each day, and each day sufficient training, and in sufficient training there is abiding, trust, and waiting. Don't be in a hurry for the coming day. Don't be impatient for the coming blessings, for with great blessings comes responsibility. And for responsibility you need maturity and training. Sufficient for this day is what is given. In learning to be content with my provision, you receive my training. In the days to come, many gifts and blessings will be bestowed, compliments will be given, and places of honor and opportunity for promotion will be reserved for my children. Do not think it strange, for in this is my great pleasure. But there is also great purpose to each gift given, each seat of honor reserved, and each promotion. I have called my children there for a purpose, and they are being armed with what they need for their calling. They are being strategically placed by me for my intentions. Like keys placed into locks, they would be effective in opening the windows of heaven, and by their involvement, I will unlock ancient blessings where I place them. My children will soon see that they are now fully equipped for their calling. They will feel that they finally fit, and like birds take to the air, they will soar. Many who do not believe will come to me and enter gladly the kingdom because of them. Those who speak for me will stand in great strength. You will cast down everything that challenges you, intimidating you, and tempting you not to speak. You will take down every calmer that would argue or debate by keeping your eyes and ears trained only on me. Above you there is no authority, only me. You will trample under your feet all that the enemy sends against the anointing given to you to speak. So speak, my darling, as I call you to speak. I will see to it that no power overcomes you as you obey me. I will cast you into the heavens, you who are always ready to hear, to accept and receive the sweetest of words as well as the correction. You are precious to me, and my loving gaze never leaves you. You are bright as you shine in the love within my gaze, and many around you are noticing. Soon many more will notice and be amazed as you rise high in the sky, for you are destined in me to be heard and seen. In all you have endured there was always good reason, for now in you nothing of this world remains, and your eyes will never leave me. Man has said the sky's the limit, but I say to you, there is no limit, and I will take you to the heavens. The beauty of my plan holds no appeal for human interest, but in you, they won't help but notice the beauty of the risen one as you shine in his presence. Come when I call, and we will walk step by step. And when I call, you will come, and your answer will always be, yes, Lord, yes. Never question why this step or that step, for there is teaching and order in each step as you learn to say yes. Soon you will see that all the steps were a gliding path that you learn to glide and flow in the Spirit step by step. As you lay your dreams down at my feet, I have picked them up. As you have surrendered your heart to me and emptied it of your own desires, so I have taken it to my heart and filled it with my own. You shall walk in the grace of my own heart, and in strength as we walk together. You shall be exempt from the struggles that have dragged you down in the past, and you will leave them far behind. The beauty of one surrendered to me is quite a spectacle. My response to total surrender is total grace and complete provision. Many will be brought to their knees as they see the power of God through you. Many will be brought to repentance as they see my love in you. So dare to dream, my lovely child, for it is my will for you. All the beauty I desire to lavish on you will surely come to you. Wait for it comes to you with great speed. Wait in joy and strength and faith, for it is given to you already. Wait in happy expectation as it rises up from the deep. Wait in it with joy unspeakable, for you will soon have complete release. Look around you. Do you see where you are? You are in a new season, just like I promised. I am giving you wings and setting you free. You are the work of my hands and an expression of great beauty. I am filled with confidence that your hearts will stay true. You are rooted and grounded in me, and I have established covenants with you. Never will your eyes stray. Never will you be tempted away. Just like a hawk, you will fly from me. You will miss nothing in your environment, and I will show you great things. Wisdom will be spoken by you in every situation. It will drop like honey from your lips and show others the way to me. You will notice that I have taken great care in your training and left you lacking nothing. Nothing will be too difficult for you to face, for you will not only finish your race, you will soar to the heights in marvelous strength. You are waiting to be given the key to the kingdom, but I say to you, I am the key to the kingdom. I have given and built within you everything you need, not just to pull through, but to conquer and overcome. This love that redeemed you lives within you and calls you every minute to walk in my ways and overcome. Within you is a mighty power that as you lay down your own, you can pick mine up. You have wondered why the road is so rough, the days are so long, the wait is so difficult. You are dying to self, and your life is in me, for I am the life that you need to succeed. Lay all your burdens at my feet, relinquish your own power and strength, and take up my yoke, which is far easier. For when you do, my power is in you, and the weight and authority that is mine works through you. Trust in me, for I am the key, and just like that, child, you will find it is just that easy. You are strong, you are armed, and you are ready to roll. You will roll right up into the enemy's front yard and blow his power out. He has always had his way here, so he is unprepared, and you will take him by storm and knock the confidence right out of him. My power is far greater than his little given bits, and I have prepared my children to show him this. You have felt overlooked and wondered why you have waited, but now is your time. You, my child, are a fortress on wheels. I will send you after the enemy's heels, and he will run from your influence with haste and great fear. All of his strongholds will crumble under your wheels as you roll through his camp, setting right everything that he ruined. There will be no further waiting for you. Now is the time, and I call you to roll. You were chosen from the beginning, and you are prophetic. Every step you have taken has been ordered. Every moment of your life you have endured will be repaid 10 times over again. You are called to my presence, and there you will receive healing. You will be a powerful weapon in the hands of the Lord who called you. You are prophetic in every fiber of your being, and deep in every cell you know the truth of who you are in me. The peace you now know will sustain you in the coming weeks. Nothing that happens in the world around you will shake you from your place in me. Everything in your life has particular meaning. Your acceptance of this and your submission to me in all things is, to me, of particular sweetness. There is nothing that will be withheld from you as long as you are yielded. There is nothing of my intention that will be thwarted. I have given you joy today, so cast down all that would argue with what I say. Tell all that come to steal your joy away that you obey me and receive the joy that I give. Let none who try to tempt you away cause doubt or fear or aggravate, for you walk in my joy and my presence today. I am closer to you than your next breath. I am not far away in the heavens above the earth. Do not cast your eyes and prayers to a far away place, for I am with you, and I hear you as you speak. I am close to those who mourn and to those who rejoice and those who seek. I am closer than your heart beats. Do not look for me anywhere else. I know your hearts and what you think. I love you with an unquenchable love that will never fade or fail. Don't be discouraged by what makes you weak, by your flaws and faults, for they don't faze me. I will remove from you all that displeases, all that weakens, and all that hinders your complete release. You are beloved and precious to me. You will hear me speak in the quiet like I hear you speak. Nothing will stop me from finishing what I began, for my work in you will be complete. Much of it you didn't understand, but you know my beauty, and it is time to see it reflected in you, my beloved. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Glinda Linkus from the 13th to the 17th of October. And it begins, Consider the nations. I am the Lord your God. Nations have rejected me and do not walk in my ways. Shall I not judge them? Shall I not destroy the wicked from out of the earth that I created with my own hands? My children, you are troubled about many things, but truly only one thing is needed, your closeness to me. Your ability to hear me speak to you in times of trouble. Your willingness to allow me to be your sole provider. If you will seek these things with all your heart, I will be found by you, and you shall indeed hear me speak. If you will purify your heart and desire me and my presence above your daily food, above your interactions with others, above your fleshy dreams and desires, you will have me more than these other things. This is what I require of you. Come out of the turmoil of your busy day and rest in my presence. As you come into worship, your spirit is in my presence, and I anoint you for your day. I impart to you all that you need for what is ahead. I delight in the worship of my children, and I withhold no good thing for those who worship me in spirit and in truth. You are concerned about fulfilling your purpose for me. My child, do you not know that I will help you every step of the way? Do you not know that I empower my people to do as I have called them to do? I will anoint you, place gifts in you, and lead you where you need to be that you may serve my kingdom in this way. Submit to me and allow me to do the work through you. That is all that is needed. Yield to me in this thing. Supporting scriptures, 1 John 2 verse 27, Matthew 28 verse 20, 1 Peter 5 verse 2 through 8. Psalms 9 verse 17, Revelation 15 verse 4, Luke 10 verse 41 through 42, and many, many more supporting scriptures you can see on the transcript. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Barbara, and it begins, Know, my bride, I am always beside you. I will never leave you, and I am here with you through the trials and sufferings. I gently run my hand through your hair, comforting you through these birth pains. Soon you will understand why these things had to be. So as it was written, it must be fulfilled. The heavens will rejoice, the time of your arrival nears. The trumpets will sound, I will call for you. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Barb, and it begins, Many of my children again set exact dates of my catching away. I understand your longing to come home, my children. I do, but I must exclaim to you that the way which your brains comprehend my end-time events versus how they will actually play out are two very different things. I have let my watchmen receive certain pieces and parts of my grand puzzle, but they have not and will not receive the entire puzzle, my loves. I do not wish for my children to fear when the events that are coming begin to unfold, so I give you warnings of some things. Earthquakes, storms, fires, tidal waves, mass animal die-offs, sinkholes, civil unrest, and more. My loves, you know many of these things have been taking place since the formation of your earth. But now these things are occurring more and more often. These disasters have been spread out across your entire planet over distance and time. Many do not view these as science. They think that the times that you are living in are no different from any other time on your earth. Their eyes will soon be opened, my loves, and when they come to you asking you, can you share my truth with them? For even many that believe in me and my plan of salvation are not aware of the critical times in which you live. I say to you, my children, if you are hearing this message, it is by no accident. My time is coming again. This time, I will not be in the flesh, but I will be coming dressed in glory and majesty. And the place that I have prepared for you is beyond explanation. My children, for a little while you must not be afraid of what is to come. You must continually feed upon my word and remain filled with my Holy Spirit constantly, seeking my truth in your every breath, discerning every voice you hear, for every prophecy must line up with my word, my loves. My love for you must be continually recognized, or fear may creep in, my children. I promise to never leave or forsake you. Remember this at all times. You should be sitting in the security in my finished work, my loves. I will remove your wicked ways from you when you lay them at my feet. Lay your sin at my feet, my children, knowing that you are already victorious over it. Set aside all of the distractions and set your faces upon me now. Do not look to the left or to the right, but only directly at me, for I am your blessed hope, my loves. You will not be disappointed in this hope when it is no longer hope but reality and truth everlasting. The day will come soon when I will wrap every one of my children in righteous robes, for my righteousness is complete and final. You cannot add to my righteousness, and it cannot be stolen from you. This is the basis of how I love you. This is the basis of how I love each of my children. My love cannot grow, nor can it be taken away from you. I love you, my children, beyond the capacity of your imaginations. Do not be a stranger. Stay grounded and focus on who I am. You are mine, my children. You cannot be removed from the safety of my bosom. I love you. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Diana that she received personally from the Lord, but she is sharing it publicly to understand that this is the same way that the Lord speaks to us and how he feels about us. And it begins, Falter not, my loves, for times are coming quickly. They are quickly approaching, quickly changing. Things upon the earth will be very different very soon. Watch and see what I say is true. From my lips it is spoken forth from the heavens and barrels down upon your earth. Fortitude. This is your stance in me, strengthening the bond between you and I. The trek we take in the days ahead shall be much different than what you have known, my love. Many will see you and wonder what has happened, what has changed. They will know something has come to be, been brought to light. My hidden ones, those who were set aside until a specific time for a set purpose, will now arrive on the scene, arise from their slumber and show themselves to be mine. Those who will work their way through all humanity and capture the hearts of my children and return them back to the Father. My merits upon the wind will go with them in the days ahead. Shout from the rooftops all that I have given unto you. The time is here. It is now. Ready yourselves, my children. Prepare the way. Make it level, smooth, and project all things I have laid upon your hearts for those around you to see and feast upon in the days ahead. My lectures to those who have been waiting till the last minute to turn shall be pondered upon for many days. Hold fast, my loves, for the truths that you are being shown are coming to pass with great speed and dedication. It shall be known quickly that those who are mine, those who are ready to walk and take the next steps with me, shall be made pure and holy by my hand. My words spoken over them shall alert and awaken certain aspects of themselves. My calls onto you shall change, revealing what is hidden. Watch, for what I say is true. It shall be done, and those around you shall take notice of the changes coming about. Watch, for what I say is true. You shall show great courage and boldness at that time, for I have strengthened you for such a time as this. Hesitate not, for the call is forthcoming, and my hand is upon your life. Who can know these things but I? For I shall tell you all things if only you would ask. Needy shelters will be seen and provided in the coming days. But I say to you, my children, take hesitation before entering in. Pray, my loves, over all steps, for the enemy desires to enslave many through food, water, and supplies. Most people will not have these things available. My loves, listen. Heed the warnings I am saying to you now. Shout from the rooftops, the king is coming, the king is coming, the king is coming. Make haste to finalize your preparations. Prepare the way and ensure that your heart is clear. The winds of change shall blow, but you shall stand without faltering. You shall make it through and show others the way. Halt all things that are not of me, my child. Hold me close, near, until the day that I call you home. Daughter, regardless of what you have done or said or managed to imply, even if not warranted, is forgiven, my dove. You are not waning. You are coming forth with great hand upon your life. Watch and see what I say, for it is true, my dove. You are my child. My wealth in you, my child, my strength in you, my treasure trove of abundance provided unto you is for the times ahead to strengthen you and enable you to overcome all things. Watch for my hand over your life. Watch for my movement, for you shall need to follow to remain under my covering. My child, wealth of the nations shall be made yours in the coming days. Your hands shall be upon many things, my child. Many peoples of the world will be needing resources given unto you. Give it unto them, for they shall know my supply, and they shall know it was by my hand enabling them to receive it. My forces are none to be reckoned with, for I shall say to you this day, my child that I love, that you shall walk forth in great boldness. Touch not mine anointed, will be the call put forth before you on that day. Whose souls shall be reckoned with, but those who are mine waiting in the wings to shine for themselves. My hand upon your life shall instruct others to remain calm, to reach forth and grab the brass ring for themselves. For I say unto you this day, it shall be done. Your words of instruction among the masses will be helpful in getting them into areas of safety, protection, and right standing with me, their King, their Creator, their Father. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Julie, received on the 17th of October 2016. And it begins, I, the Lord, will afflict this nation because of the multitude of her transgressions. You have grievously rebelled and turned aside from my commandments. I will do that which I have devised. My word will be fulfilled, as I will cause all to fall, and I will not pity. I will cause the enemy to rejoice over you as he dominates for a time. Where will you stand in that hour in which everything changes? For I tell you, in an hour, on a day you know not, your existence here will be forever altered. In a moment of time, nothing will ever be the same again. Will your faith stand the test? Will you rest in my promises and stand on me, solid ground, or will you succumb to the madness that will ensue? You have been given ample time to prepare yourself. The days of mercies now giving way to the hour of justice. The final acts of betrayal by your leaders commences. It is not possible for you to comprehend the depths of evil at work now. Satan works in fury as the hourglass empties itself. Revelation, the book of Revelation, is your reality. Gird your loins, brace for impact, stand firm, be strong, and be courageous. Fear not, you who have chosen the narrow way of righteousness and holiness, for I am your pavilion. You shall not fear the terrors by night, nor the arrows that fly by day. The hour of testing is here. Yeshua. Supporting scriptures: 1 Lamentations 1 verse 5, Lamentations 2 verse 17, 1 Corinthians 16 verse 13, Proverbs 21 verse 15, Psalms 27 verse 5, Psalms 91, and many, many more supporting scriptures. This concludes the portion of our prophetic messages of the Lord that has transcripts. For those without transcripts, we have Brother Ryan Lestrange on his Monday word titled Jehu Generation Arising. Next we have Sister Claire, You Will Know My Glory, You Can Never Outgive Me. And another one from Sister Claire is Do You Love Me More Than These? And then finally, This is the Critical Hour, Jesus said. And then next, actually, Will You Fulfill Your Divine Destiny? Jesus speaks on this. Then we have Sister Linda Linkus sharing a word concerning Russia and Obama and about a no warning strike. And then we have Sister Sharon Garrison, title of her message, Shift Coming, posted on the 15th of October 2016. For the End Time News, we have Brother John Baptist with this End Time radio show titled Meeting Angels, Witches, Demons, Satan, and More with Matthew Payne. And then we have The Angel of Apocalypse, episode number part 22, latest events in October 2016, and also 223 and part 224. Then we have Jason A. Extreme Events Are Happening Worldwide, 2016 to 2017. And then we have Salvation Study, Watchman Baptism Corner, 8 Pillars of Salvation, where it is not too late to board the ark, and Intercessory Prayer Strategies for those in need of prayer, and Spiritual Warfare Training 101. I thank you all for listening. May God continue to bless you this day.